I feel like the problem with modern dating right now.
What dating?
The problem with modern dating.
Just using the internet. It's fake. It's easy to like pretend like you're somebody else on the internet.
What's the most expensive gift a guy bought you?
This.
A ring?
Yeah.
Or engagement ring? Or
Engagement.
engagement ring? How much you spend on it?
Like 1,000.
$1,000? How much you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring if you want to propose?
You can spend $5. It don't matter.
It don't matter? Okay. And how long y'all knew each other before he proposed?
About a year.
About a year? Okay. Do you recommend people should meet each other in person or online?
Oh, in person, 100%.
How you met your fiance?
I mean, we met online, but then in person, it was like, we met in line and we talked for like a day and met in person because I was like, I can't do this whole online shit for an extended period of time.
Are you happier in a relationship or being single?
Relationship.
Okay, and why so?
Because he's my best friend. It's like I was lonely before, so now it's like I'm with my best friend all the time. So.
Right. Well, why you feel like women, a lot of people fight to be in a relationship and then they fight hard to get back single. But then they fight hard to be back single though.
Because they're with the wrong person, and so they're like, oh, I'm unhappy, so I want to be single because it's like, oh, it's going to be so great, and then they're single and they're like, oh, this sucks.
You believe one person can satisfy you the rest of your life?
Yeah.
What you feel like guys misunderstand about women?
That's a big question. That's a hard one. There's a lot. I feel like they just don't listen.
What you feel like the purpose of dating in courting?
Getting to know each other, deciding if you're gonna get married or just cut it off or just hook up, kind of thing. Decide your intention, I guess.
How do you know you found the right husband? How can somebody know if they found the right husband?
Basically by the way he treats you, by the way he treats the kids, how he treats his family, how he feel about family.
What do you feel like, what issues do you feel like about women are not being heard and nobody cares about?
Women or black women first?
Both. Black women as well.
I really think that women have evolved, but I personally feel like men they're not accepting the fact that women have evolved, like just all across the board, black, white, whatever. Just women in general are doing a lot. So I just think once the men understand that we aren't trying to become men, we just want to, have our own. Because for years, women sat in the house while men worked. So
how would you define an independent woman?
Somebody who could get up and get it on their own. Anything a man bring will be extra. You're not dependent on a man. We need men. I'm not going to say we don't need men, but just independently when you could just get up and get your own on your own.
Why you feel like nobody can find that 90s love no more like they used to?
I really feel like as some women that's looking for that, I feel like social media have created something that don't exist. Like they feel like a man have to pay 100% of the bills, a man have to do this, but I'm like, at the same time, you gotta, what you bring to the table, because besides sex, you can get sex from anywhere, so what are you bringing to the table to help bring back that 90s love?
Right, okay. But do you feel like people care about the needs of others or their own needs?
Their own. People really, genuine people care about the need of others. It's probably a bad thing, but most of the time I put the need of others before myself, and I had to understand that everybody ain't like me. That's why I fall out a lot with people. But I'm just learning that everybody not like you, but don't let that change your genuine self either.
How would you find demure? That new word, demure. Everybody using that word.
It's cute. I use it a lot at work. I work in high school, so it's cute, but again, social media, bringing up, most of the time people use the word, don't even know, like my students use it, I'm like, what do you mean? They don't know. I can't even give you a full definition right now.
It mean like classy, that's what it means. It mean like classy, modest.
And half of the people who use it are not classy. I feel like I'm classy, I feel like I'm demure, but I'm not going to walk around and feel like I'm demure.
They need to use a word like accountability, responsibility,
those words,
self-accountability.
Exactly. And people don't use those words no more. They just go off of what they hear and run with it.